Welcome back, travelers, to another episode of our journey around the world. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting cities on Earth, New York City. Known as the city that never sleeps, New York is packed with iconic attractions, world-famous landmarks, and incredible experiences. But here's the best part. You don't always have to spend money to enjoy it. That's right. In this guide, we're exploring the top 5 free things to do in New York City that will save you money and still give you unforgettable memories. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our travel tips, guides, and adventures. Supporting the channel helps us keep creating valuable content for travelers like you. Now, let's get started with our list of free experiences that prove New York doesn't have to break the bank. Central Park, the green heart of Manhattan. If there's one place that defines the idea of a free, open space in the middle of a giant city, it's Central Park. Spanning 843 acres, this park is larger than Monaco and offers something for everyone. History and background. Central Park was designed in the 19th century by Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux as an oasis for New Yorkers who needed an escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. Today, it's one of the most visited urban parks in the world, with more than 40 million visitors annually. What to do for free? Walk, jog, or bike through its many scenic trails. Visit landmarks like Bethesda Terrace and Fountain, the Bow Bridge and Strawberry Fields, the John Lennon Memorial. Enjoy free performances during summer, like Shakespeare in the Park or outdoor concerts. In the fall, the foliage is absolutely stunning, with vibrant reds and yellows making it feel like you're in another world. How to get there? Central Park runs from 59th Street to 110th Street and from 5th Avenue to Central Park West. The easiest subway stops are 59th Street, Columbus Circle, 72nd Street, and 86th Street. A single subway ride costs $2.90, but once you're inside the park, it's completely free. Tips: visit early in the morning for a peaceful walk and fewer crowds. Bring snacks and water from outside instead of buying them inside the park, where prices are higher. If you love photography, sunrise and sunset are the best times for magical shots. Central Park is not just a park. It's the soul of Manhattan, and exploring it doesn't cost a penny. The Staten Island Ferry, free ride with $1 million view. One of New York's best-kept secrets is also one of its most obvious, the Staten Island Ferry. This commuter ferry runs 24/7 between Manhattan and Staten Island, and it's completely free. Why it's amazing? From the ferry, you get unobstructed views of the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, and the entire lower Manhattan skyline. Many travelers pay for expensive boat tours to see Lady Liberty, but the Staten Island Ferry gives you the same breathtaking view for zero cost. How it works: the ferry departs from the Whitehall Terminal in lower Manhattan. The ride takes about 25 minutes one way. Boats run every 30 minutes during off-peak hours and every 15 to 20 minutes during rush hour. Tips for the best experience: stand on the right side of the boat when leaving Manhattan for the closest view of the Statue of Liberty. Try riding at sunset for stunning golden hour views. Avoid rush hours, 7 to 9 a.m. and 5 to 7 p.m. if you don't want to be surrounded by commuters. How to get there? Take the 1 subway line to South Ferry, the R to Whitehall Street, or the 4/5 to Bowling Green. From there, it's just a short walk to the ferry terminal. This is hands down one of the best free activities in New York. You'll leave with incredible photos, a refreshing breeze, and the satisfaction of having saved $30 minus $40 on a tourist cruise. Quick reminder: if you're enjoying this guide and finding these tips useful, please take a second to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us keep growing and bringing you valuable travel content. Brooklyn Bridge, walk between two worlds. The Brooklyn Bridge is more than just a way to cross from Manhattan to Brooklyn. It's a symbol of New York City itself. Completed in 1883, this architectural marvel was the first steel wire suspension bridge in the world and remains one of the most iconic landmarks in the city. When it first opened to the public, the Brooklyn Bridge was the longest suspension bridge in the world, measuring 1,595 feet. Newspapers of the era called it the eighth wonder of the world, and thousands of New Yorkers crossed it on foot in awe during its inaugural day. Over time, it not only connected two boroughs, Manhattan and Brooklyn, which were independent cities back then, but also helped unify the growing metropolis into the New York City we know today. The experience. Walking the 1.1-mile bridge is completely free. You'll get panoramic views of the Manhattan skyline, the East River, and Brooklyn's Dumbo neighborhood. At sunset, the whole skyline lights up, creating one of the most unforgettable scenes you'll ever witness. Tips for your walk. Start from the Manhattan side so that the skyline reveals itself as you walk toward Brooklyn. Go early morning or late evening to avoid crowds. Bring comfortable shoes, it's a decent walk. Be respectful of bikers, there's a separate bike lane. How to get there? Manhattan entrance, near City Hall, accessible via the 456 trains to Brooklyn Bridge City Hall or JZ trains to Chambers Street. Brooklyn entrance, near Tillery Street or Washington Street in Dumbo. Extra free things nearby. Once you're in Brooklyn, explore Brooklyn Bridge Park, a beautiful waterfront park with playgrounds, lawns, and amazing skyline views. Don't miss Jane's Carousel. Rides cost $2, but the views are free. Walking the Brooklyn Bridge is a rite of passage for any visitor to New York. And the best part is, it doesn't cost a dime. New York Public Library and Grand Central Terminal. Some of New York's most stunning buildings are open to the public completely free of charge. Two of the best are the New York Public Library and Grand Central Terminal. New York Public Library, Main Branch. Located on 5th Avenue at 42nd Street, this Beaux-Arts masterpiece is famous for its marble lions, patience, and fortitude that guard the entrance. Inside, the Rose Main Reading Room is breathtaking, with giant chandeliers and ceilings painted like the sky. Above you, the ceiling feels almost otherworldly, painted with scenes of drifting clouds against a soft blue sky, as if inviting visitors to let their minds wander beyond the pages of a book. Massive chandeliers of bronze and gold hang gracefully from the ceiling, illuminating the space with a warm, timeless glow. During the day, sunlight streams through enormous arched windows, creating a serene yet majestic atmosphere that makes every corner feel like a sanctuary for learning and imagination. Free exhibitions are often on display, covering topics from literature to photography. Grand Central Terminal, just a 5-minute walk from the library, this iconic train station is more than just a transportation hub. Its celestial-themed main concourse ceiling is world-famous. You can also check out the Whispering Gallery near the Oyster Bar, where you can stand in opposite corners and whisper to each other thanks to the acoustics. How to get there? Subway to 42nd Street Bryant Park for the library. Subway to 42nd Street Grand Central for the terminal. Tips. Both buildings are free to enter, but guided tours optional may cost extra. Best time to visit is during the day when natural light floods the interiors for stunning photos. Exploring these architectural gems will make you feel like you've stepped back in time, and you won't spend a single cent. The High Line, elevated urban oasis. Last but not least, let's talk about the High Line, a 1.45-mile elevated park built on a former railway line. This modern park is a shining example of urban renewal and creativity in New York City. Why it's unique: the High Line runs along Manhattan's west side, offering green spaces, art installations, and incredible views of the Hudson River and city streets. It's completely free to enter and walk through. The combination of nature, art, and architecture makes it one of the most unique parks in the world. What to do? Walk the length of the park and admire the seasonal gardens. Discover public art pieces and murals. Relax on wooden benches while watching the hustle of the city below. Visit the Chelsea Market nearby for food. Meals range from $5 street food to $25 sit-down restaurants. How to get there? Entrances are located along 10th Avenue between Gansevoort Street and 34th Street. Subway stations nearby: 14th Street, 8th Avenue, 23rd Street, or 34th Street Hudson Yards. Tips. Go during weekdays to avoid crowds. Spring and summer are the best times to see the gardens in full bloom, when the High Line transforms into a living tapestry of colors and fragrances. In the spring, the park awakens from the quiet of winter, and delicate blossoms begin to appear along the pathways. Tulips, daffodils, and cherry blossoms painting the elevated walkways in soft pastels. By summer, the High Line bursts into an explosion of vibrant greens, purples, and yellows. The gardens, carefully curated to echo the wildflowers that once grew along the abandoned railway, become dense and lush, creating the feeling of an urban jungle suspended above the city streets. Butterflies and bees dance from flower to flower, while New Yorkers and visitors alike gather on benches to soak up the warm sunshine. Evening visits give you stunning views of the sunset over the Hudson. The High Line transforms an industrial relic into a beautiful public park, and it's all free. New York is often seen as one of the most expensive cities in the world, but as you've just seen, there are plenty of unforgettable experiences that don't cost a single dollar. From walking through Central Park to riding the Staten Island Ferry, from crossing the Brooklyn Bridge to exploring world-class architecture, and finishing with a stroll on the High Line, these are the top 5 free things to do in New York City that will leave you amazed while keeping your wallet happy. Remember, travel doesn't always have to be about spending money. Sometimes the best memories come from the simplest, most authentic experiences. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our future travel guides. Thank you for watching, and see you next time as we continue to explore the most amazing destinations on Earth.